Hello friend, I am Naval. You are watching Code with Naval. Welcome to Java series part 63. In the last video we saw thread scheduler and thread priority. In this video we are going to discuss about a join method. So let's first understand what is the use of join method and where exactly we use a join method. The join method wait for a thread to die. Then only another thread get chance to execute. First join thread completes its execution, then only other thread start executing. Here you can see, here simply we have a two method t1.join and t1.join with millisecond. We can pass millisecond here. Okay, so let's open Eclipse and let's do this all practically. I'll simply create here one class. I'll give this class name part63. Okay, let's give part 63. I'll simply create here one thread class. I'll simply create here class demo 63 and this class extend thread class. Okay, this class extend thread class, and here we simply write run method public void run. Okay, inside a run method we will simply use one for loop. Simply iterate a 1 to 10 value int I equal to 1, I less than equal to 10 and I plus plus. Okay, I plus plus, and inside here we simply print thread name. Okay, let's print here thread name. Here we simply use a thread dot current thread dot get name method. Okay, here we simply create a thread class, and inside the thread class we write a run method, and here we simply iterate 10 value 1 to 10 value. Okay, now let's create this demo 63 object. Okay, I'll simply create first main method, then create this demo 63 t1 equal to new demo 63. Okay, let's create this three object. I'll simply copy this and I'll simply paste two more time, and here I'll simply change t2 and t3. Now let's start this all thread. I'll simply start one by one. t1 dot start, then t2 dot start, then here t3 dot start. Now here you can see, first we create a demo 63 class. This class extend thread, then here we simply call a run method. Here we simply override a run method. Inside a run method here we simply iterate 10 times this for loop, and inside this for loop we simply print current thread name, and here we simply create a three object and we call 1, 2 and 3, this three thread. Okay, let's save and run this, and you can see here we got 0, 1, then first 0 means our first thread. Here you can see this one means 0 thread, then second means 1 and third means 2. Okay, here not getting consistently output. Here first thread get chance, then second thread, then third thread, then third thread continuously execute, then again get first thread chance, then again get second thread, like something this. It's executing randomly, it's not executing properly, it's not executing one after another. Okay, now I have a requirement. First I have a priority this first thread. Okay, this t1 thread execute until and unless t1 thread not complete his execution, this t2 and t3 thread should not be start. Okay, for that we have one method. I'll simply call this t1.join. Okay, t1.join. Now you can see this one is a throwing error. We have to delegate or we have to handle this try catch. Okay, you can see interrupted exception. Okay, let's save this and let's run this again, and here you can see our first thread execute, then only second and third thread get chance. Okay, every time same thing. Here you can see again I'll run this. Okay, you can see only first thread execute first, then only this second and third thread get chance. Join method basically used for a until and unless this thread not complete execution and die, this thread die, then only this t2 and t3 thread get chance. Okay, let's print here status, or we can say state thread t1 dot get state. Okay, get state. Let's save this and run this, and here you can see first this first thread execute, this thread terminate, then only this other thread get chance. Okay, now depend on a requirement. If you have a requirement, if you have a priority, this thread is the more priority, and until and unless this thread not complete his execution, other thread not should be get chance, then we can use this join method. Okay, same thing, I'll simply use this for a T2 also. I want here, I have a requirement, I want execute first thread completely, then only execute second thread, and until and unless this second thread not complete his execution, not get chance in a third thread. Okay, here also we can use a T2 dot join. Here also we use a T2 dot join method, and let's print here same thing, this T2 dot state. Okay, I'll simply copy this, paste here, and I'll simply change here T1 to T2. Let's save this and run this, and here you can see our first thread execute. Okay, this first thread execution complete, then terminate, then second thread start executing, and second thread complete and then terminate, and then only get this third thread chance. Okay, I'll show one more thing. If I run every time I get a output same. Okay, there is no output change. Okay, because here first thread, until and unless first thread not complete execution, there is no chance to get a chance for a second thread. Okay, second thread complete execution, then only get third thread chance for execution. Okay, that's why here we can see, here we can say here data consistency. Okay, one after another thread executing. Here we saw this join method, and we have a one more method, join with. We can pass this, I'll simply show T2 dot join, and here you can see long millisecond, and third one is the long millisecond and int nanosecond. Okay, if you want to just pass millisecond, then we can use this join millisecond. Then what is the use of this join millisecond? Okay, I'll simply pass here 100 millisecond. This T2, this T3 wait only for 100 millisecond. After 100 millisecond complete, it will start executing. If this T2 complete or not complete execution, there is no matter. This T3 continuously start execution after this 100 millisecond. Okay, let's see. I'll simply comment this T2 dot join. Okay, let's save and let's run here. Here you can see first executing proper this thread, then this, then this. I think this one is the sufficient for 100 millisecond. Okay, I'll simply change here 100 to, I'll simply change here 10. I think 10 also sufficient for executing. Here you can see 10 also sufficient for executing this second thread. I'll simply add here 1 millisecond and then try, then also working fine. Okay, I'll simply increase here iteration. Instead of 10, I'll simply increase here 1000. Okay, instead of 10, and here you can see it will take a time. Okay, you can see this 0000 first complete, 00 complete. Okay, then this 0 means our first thread terminate, then this second thread start executing. Okay, you can see this second thread start executing, and here we simply T2 dot join for a single millisecond, for a 1 millisecond. After 1 millisecond complete, T3 automatically start. Okay, it will not wait after 1 millisecond, it will wait only for a 1 millisecond, this T3. Here you can see here second thread start executing continuously, and here you can see here 1 millisecond complete, and this third thread get chance, and this third thread start executing. Then this two thread interrupt each other. here you can see. Then second thread complete first, sometime first second thread execute, sometime third thread execute. Okay, there is no guarantee, there is no consistency after 1 millisecond, but here for a 1 millisecond there has a consistency. Okay, here we simply saw join method, then we saw join with a millisecond. Okay, here we have a one more method, t2 dot join with millisecond and nanosecond. Okay, here you can use this method also, millisecond, nanosecond, depend on a requirement. Basically we use a join method for a wait other thread until and unless this current thread not complete execution and terminate. Okay, join method we can use for a data consistency. Okay, for this video that's it. We will see next topic in the next video. Till that, bye bye.